Pokemaniacs, welcome back! Today is a momentous day. This day I have been hoping for this. There was no guarantee I'd get one. I had to decide where to go and what time to get there. Because as you guys and gals may know, and if you don't know, you're going to know in a minute, this is one of the most highly sought after Pokemon products, I would say in my opinion, of all time. Yes, the Mega Charizard X EX Ultra Premium Collection is here in my hands, and I could not be more thrilled. This is probably the coolest, best Pokemon product I've ever opened. Well, I'm about to open anyway, and I can't wait to share this with all of you guys. Hopefully, if you were out and about today, again, today is the release of Phantasmal Flames, the next Pokemon set. It's part of the Mega Evolution, or Mega Block, I should say. And this item, supposedly there's a lot printed, so a lot of retailers had them. Target, Best Buy, haven't seen them at Walmart yet. A lot of LGS stores have these, and of course you can buy them online at scalper prices. Well, I chose to go to Best Buy. Why? Because, one, Best Buy usually plans their drops, so you know what day, you know what time the store opens. You know there's going to be a lot of people there, because Best Buy, I think, is one of the only, if not the only retailer out there, big box retailer anyway, that sells Pokemon product MSRP. So this was $119 and change, 120 bucks. And one nice thing about Best Buy too is they limit products, so you got a better shot at getting it. So I had to gamble. First of all, what time do I get there? Do I go to Target? Do I go to Best Buy? I chose Best Buy because there's really no guarantee Target will have it at opening. Last drop Mega Evolution, Target did not have product that people were hoping for until like Monday. They got a late shipment or something. So I knew for a fact that Best Buy wouldn't let me down. It's just a matter of how early do I get there. I took off from work, got up early, and got there 3:45. I was 14th in line. There was people that were there 8 o'clock the prior day that camped out, had tents and everything. I posted a couple of shorts. I don't know if I showed their tents. It might be in there. But yeah, it was kind of cool. It was cold. I mean, it was, we're sitting out there in the dark for quite a while, but eventually it was time to go inside. And here we are. So I can't wait to open this up. Even if we don't get great pulls in the packs, the point is this Ultra Premium Collection has a lot of cool stuff inside, which we're going to go through together. I've seen a couple of videos online. I have never opened one of these, so actually being able to see it in person and share this with you is a great privilege, and I'm blessed to be able to have this today. Because again, there was no guarantee. What if they only had 10 boxes? What if I got there too late? What if there were more people? I didn't know until I got there today, and even then in line, there was no guarantee they would have had enough for even my position in line. So it worked out. Again, drop me a comment. I hope you guys were able to find this out there if you made an attempt. Again, you probably had to get up early. You probably had to kind of put your day on pause as far as work, school, things that you maybe have normally had to do on a Friday in order to get this. So without further ado, let's dig in. And side note, I hope to find a second one of these at one point just to keep it sealed, because I do believe, in my opinion, this is going to be an incredibly sought out, incredibly valuable product. Not for a while. I mean, I've seen stuff online. This is going to be released at Costco in like January for like 80 or 90 bucks. So these are going to be out there. The price will probably drop, but the market will still be around 200 bucks is my opinion, because it's such a crazy cool item. It's Mega Charizard X. I mean, this is probably one of the most popular Pokemon of all time, Charizard in his mega form. So I'm going to try to find one eventually at MSRP, keep it sealed, and we're just going to open the one because there's really cool promo cards. And let's take a look at the box. So again, this is it's kind of a heavy box. Beautiful colors. Once I take the plastic off, you guys can see it a little better. That's probably what I'll do actually. So let me carefully cut this. Yeah, like I was sitting in line waiting outside. It was cold. It could have been colder, of course. It was colder earlier in the week. And I decided to watch a video of somebody opening this on YouTube. And I decided, you know what? Even if I don't get one, I still have to at least watch the video. Hopefully it won't jinx my luck to actually be in the right position in line to get one of these. And it worked out, because here we are. Mega Charizard. So again, if you guys want to pause this just to read it. And there's the 2 promo cards. Can't wait to open those. And here's the contents of the Ultra Premium Collection. I believe there's 18 packs. I normally have a playmat out. If you guys have watched my videos, I normally have my Crown Zenith playmat, which I love. But I can't wait to open up this playmat. It is gorgeous. So, let's carefully open this bad boy up. Again, I hope anyone watching was able to find one of these. It is a little pricey, but if you can get it MSRP for what you get, I think it's a great deal. Again, it's Mega Charizard. It's amazing. I personally love the colors. The art is amazing. Here we go. Let's open this together, shall we? Okay. Even the inside's got detail. It's beautiful. So here we will have our 2 promo cards. As you can see, the Charizard, kind of like an ultra rare card with the Japanese lettering. Here's the code card, and I don't know why the code card's separate. They should have both promo cards. I think that will be a better visual in my opinion, so maybe Pokemon will take my advice. And of course inside we have a coin, which the coin's pretty cool. I'll show you that in a second. We got the dice. We've got a deck box. We've got sleeves. We got our packs, of course, on the other side. And in the bottom, we have the playmat. So let's take out the playmat, and we will be using this playmat to open up more Phantasmal Flames product. I might open some after this, depending on how these pulls go, or we might just open them next week, because I was able to fortunately get more than just this at Best Buy. And I like to share my stories with you guys so you can know that it's not impossible to get Pokemon, and I really would like to hear your stories too, so drop me a comment. And here is this playmat. This is a playmat. This is a work of art. Like, this is beautiful. This is absolutely an amazing work of art. I hope we can get lucky enough to pull this Charizard card, this SIR. That's the goal. I'd rather pull this than the gold, of course, but hey, you never know. It's thick, it's a good quality mat. I'm so excited that we can have this together to open the rest of our UPC. So yeah, we got other product yesterday. We went to Walmart after work. It's just a code card, nothing there. And let's see if we can get this out carefully. And this is sealed. So we went to, let me take a look at it, Walmart after work, and we got some single packs. Ooh, this is actually quite, no. Trying to see how centered it looks. It does look off center, unfortunately. And of course, you really can't know if it's going to be centered or not. Like, sometimes you can look at some cards in certain collection boxes from the outside and try to judge, but it's not badly off-centered. It almost looks like it might be crooked. I'm not surprised. So, beautiful card. And we actually have to open this because there's 2 promo cards. So let me set this box aside. And I appreciate you guys watching. If you're new, thank you for watching. If you're a current subscriber, thank you again so much. Smash that thumbs up when you have a chance. I would appreciate it very much. I'm probably going to just sleeve these up. I might actually put them in these harder sleeves. Top loaders, I think they're called. Forgive me for not knowing them, I should. So yeah, it's kind of weird that they have both cards together. You would think they put them side by side to show them off when you open the box, like we just mentioned. But for whatever reason, they decided not to. It was probably a production thing. And so anyway, back to my short story, which I've made way too long. We found some packs yesterday at Walmart, and we went to the normal Walmart that we hit restocks at all the time. And walked in. I was what I thought was the second person in line, because the Pokemon MJ Holding representatives were there. I thought I was going to be the second person in line, but I ended up being third, which was fine. It worked out. And waited a little over 2 hours. And trying to get this open without damaging the card is a pain in the butt sometimes. Here we go. And they dropped it. The Walmart I always go to, ETBs and packs. So that's all I got. So I got 1 ETB. It was kind of a stink that they had going on there where, people were like, oh, how many are we going to get? And Walmart limited it to 1 ETB per person, which is fair. I'm not going to complain about that. I was hoping to get 2, but you know, they had a line of probably like 15 to 20 people at that point when the stockers were done. Yeah, this does look off center, unfortunately. Kind of sucks. Clearly, you're not going to get a 10, being it's this off center. But hey, it is what it is. I'm not going to buy another one and open it. That would be just stupid. But so I won't probably put that in a top loader. However, let's look at the Oricorio. Let me see this. Oricorio EX. This is basically like an SIR. It actually looks kind of centered, guys. This is a beautiful card. And I apologize, the lighting's not best as it could be. I don't have a fancy studio set up like some streamers do. Again, we're just a small-time channel trying to increase our subscriber count so we can eventually go live and open up for you guys live if you're interested. So it is mostly centered. This Oricorio card is beautiful. I think it's from Shinji Kanda, if I'm not mistaken. And of course, if you guys know that name, you know that his cards are freaking fire. Like, they're always expensive cards. I think, I could be wrong. It might not be Shinji. It might be some other artist. I'm an idiot sometimes. And sometimes you get too much information in your head and you make mistakes. So maybe it's not Shinji. For some reason, I think it is. So drop me a comment if it is a Shinji Kanda art. But either way, this card is beautiful. And in the Japanese set, this was actually part of the set. It was not a promo card. So again, being you're paying 120 bucks MSRP for this, they give you an SIR as a promo card, which is freaking fantastic. In fact, what I need to do is sleeve it and then put it in the hardcover. So I'm actually pleasantly surprised that this is actually centered, which you guys have watched my videos. You know how I feel about, you spend money on packs, on product from Pokemon, and you get cards that are rare or better, and they're not centered. This actually looks fairly well centered. So, amazing, amazing. I wish the Charizard was centered. But again, I say that like I'm going to go and grade it. I probably won't, because I just keep seeing more and more shit about PSA. And if you're going to grade, PSA tends to be the company where you're going to get more money. Like, unless you have people look at your card, it's going to get a black label 10 or some crap from one of the other companies. Anyway, it's just nice to know your card is centered. I guess that adds more value to it. So, back to the box. So, inside, we got this to take off. Now, we got the dice, and I don't know if you guys play Pokemon TCG. Let me know in the comments. But this is actually a good quality dice. If you see it, it kind of like has a little bit of a marble design to it. Almost looks like it's, marble textile, if that's the word. We've got our sleeves. Work of art on a sleeve. Now, I tend to use penny sleeves. These might be a little bit more harsh on a card, so when you put it in, it might, cause some slight wear on the corners. It makes sense that it could. And here's the coin that I mentioned. Now, this coin, this is not your classic, typical, cheap plastic coin. This is, it feels metallic. I'm sure it's not 100% metallic, but it's definitely a heavy coin. And look at this card. You've got the rainbow color of the Charizard, Mega Charizard X. It's a beautiful coin. So if you like to fling coins around, keep a lucky coin, this is your coin to do. So it's good quality. Okay? And then, of course, we got this deck box. If you guys use deck boxes, and I believe there's a divider in here with the same artwork of the Mega Charizard. So again, nice touch. I don't use deck boxes, so I'm just going to keep it sealed for now. And of course, we got to pull the packs. So, we'll start with this side. I believe there's 9 and 9, so total of 18. And again, this box it's good quality. Again, it's cardboard, but it's got the finish to it. Very nice. As you can see, you got the cool design. It's not just a plain blue. It's got a lot of work put onto it. So this box is beautiful. And hopefully there will be enough printed for a lot of people that wouldn't otherwise be able to get this. So what we're going to do is move this to the side. I might just take all the packs out so I can just set this aside. And we will open up our packs and hopefully get some crazy pulls for you guys today. So here, that's basically the rest of the contents of that, or the packs. I have not looked up the price of the promo cards. I'm sure they will go down in price as time goes on. So, inside, let's look at the pack content. We've got Surging. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 Journey Together. We got 4 Mega Evolution. We've got 1 Surging, so 2 Surging. Ooh, we got Destined Rivals. I almost forgot about that. 1, 2, 3, 4 Destined Rivals, and 4 Phantasmal Flames. So we've got 18 packs, so basically half of a booster box. So we're going to open these up. We're going to save the Phantasmal Flames packs for last, because these will be my first Phantasmal Flame packs to open since the set release. I bought product yesterday, but by the time I got home, I was tired, and I didn't want to open anything because I had no time to record and actually sit down and do it. So I think we'll save Mega for second last, of course, then Destined, and Journey. So let's start with Surging Sparks. We got 2 Surging Sparks packs. I love Surging Sparks. We've opened quite a bit on the channel. We have not gotten very lucky with our pulls in Surging Sparks. That'd be kind of funny if we get something crazy here today. So let's give it a whirl and see. And again, I have seen online that a lot of these Mega Charizard UPCs are going to be printed. And I've heard stories about UPCs in the past where they were printed to the ground and you can get them for like 80 bucks. Now, I don't know if that's going to happen. That would be great because of the market we're in now is absolutely on fire and crazy. And the more fire sets that Pokemon keeps putting out like this. Anywho, it'd be great if they just keep printing this and printing this. It drops the market price. It makes it more readily available in a lot of places. And everybody can hopefully find a box or 2 or whatever you desire. And keep them sealed, bust them open, have fun. They're an awesome item. And when the lady came out from Best Buy and said they have 20, I started clapping. I said, yes, this is why I got up early enough. I've never camped out anywhere that long before. I've waited 2 hours in a line before outside, before like, GameStop opened. I did that once. But I actually thought ahead. I said, I really want to get this Charizard UPC. And I wasn't able to get it on Pokemon Center. So I said, shit, I got to get it in person. So I planned how to get this, and it actually came to fruition with, again, no guarantee that I would. So nothing but Surging, of course. Surging was a bust. No first pack magic today. We've been doing pretty good first pack magic. Now we got 4 Journey Together. Wouldn't it be funny if we pulled a chase card out of this set that I've been trying to pull since I got back into Pokemon? Basically, this is the series, the set that I started getting back into Pokemon with and posting content for you guys. So everything I open, I record and post it on YouTube. Again, I'm a small channel. I'm just having fun with Pokemon, sharing with you guys. Hopefully you enjoy this content. And, I've actually in the past suggested if anybody has any set in mind that they'd like to see me open. And one person did that, and I pulled an amazing card. Ooh, we got an EX. Okay, that's a hit, but it's just an EX. Somebody suggested opening Brilliant Stars, and I ordered Brilliant Stars from TCG Player. First pack I opened, I got that Umbreon Dynamax card, which is a beautiful card. And it's, I'm sure it'll go up in value over time, but it's already quite valuable now. It's an Umbreon. And so that was fun. But yeah, now we're into the next set, released today, Phantasmal Flames. Small set, like 90 some cards. There's only 5 SIRs. I think there's 12 illustration rares. So a lot of people will be trying to master set this set. And I've never tried that. I mean, I've opened enough packs to probably almost do so. Usually you're stuck on the SIRs basically to master the set, or maybe an illustration rare or 2, or in some sense a gold card. Like this set, the gold card's like 1 out of 1,200 packs. That didn't stop me from pulling 1 out of Mega Evolution. If you guys haven't checked out that video where I opened up the rarest card I've ever pulled out of a pack, please give it a check out, give it a whirl, give it a thumbs up. Again, we're trying to grow the channel. I appreciate all the support from everybody. And again, I keep it simple. I do talk a little bit sometimes, but I'm excited to talk about Pokemon. If you guys have any feedback, just go ahead and drop me a comment. I value your opinions. I always ask, only ask that you be nice. I mean, it's Pokemon. How could you have a problem with any Pokemon-related stuff? So, and I know there's a lot of other content creators out there with a bigger budget, obviously a bigger following. So if anybody, swings by, I appreciate your support. So we got nothing so far. 6 packs. Let's hope that changes with Destined Rivals, baby. So yeah, when we got product from Walmart, we also had picked up product early in the morning. I forgot to mention on Thursday is the Target by me. They released a little bit of product. They must have gotten in Phantasmal Flames last night or early this morning. And I got 2 of the Mega Lucario figure collection boxes, so that's great. I'm going to open up one of those, maybe 2, I think. And I got some Phantasmal Flame packs over there. I got the blister packs with the evolution of Blaziken, and I forgot the other Pokemon's name. Came in like, a 3 promo card with a pack blister. So we'll open up those eventually too. Again, I don't know if I'll have time today. We'll see how this opening goes. But yeah, I just, I hope you guys are able to kind of get an idea of what this Mega Charizard X EX UPC is all about. I hope you can find it if you're interested. And there are good packs inside. It's just, I feel that even if you don't get anything good in the packs, the promo cards are fire. The promo cards are beautiful. You obviously can only get the promo cards in this box. So they'll have some value because a lot of people, maybe not a lot, but some people won't open the boxes up. They'll keep them sealed. Therefore, those promo cards will never be out in the wild. So that's why I hope to get 2. I didn't have any opportunities today because what happened was people waiting in line at Best Buy. There was a guy that waited in line and he's like, oh, I'm going to go to Target. They open sooner. And hopefully I can get a UPC and come back. Well, he got his UPC at Target, but he came back and he was way at the back of the line, like 20 to 30 people. So he wasn't going to get another one. All right, we got a first hit, a Rotom. We've pulled this before in Destin. It's a beautiful card, though. I love this card. It's very colorful. And it's actually quite centered. To the naked eye, it actually looks centered. Why couldn't this be an SIR if it was centered? Destined Rivals is an amazing set. I hope you guys have been able to open it. I personally did not pull my chase card that I would like to pull out of the set yet. So, hey, maybe we can today. Let's see what we can do here. So we got 1 pack of Destined Rivals left. And yeah, now this set just came out today, Phantasmal Flames. I would expect most of the prices of the illustration rares, ultra rares to pretty much tank over the next month or so. Because there will be a second release of Phantasmal Flames to the wild as well. They're splitting this up just like they did Mega Evolution. The only card that's going to hold value are obviously the SIR Charizard and the Gold Charizard, of course. Probably will have the most value. I mean, let's be honest, it's basically why people are opening the set for the most part. There are some other good works of art in the set. I personally think the Flygon's a cool card. I love Flygon. The Piplup is a beautiful card. So there's a couple cool artworks in the set. It's just, as far as value it goes, people are off your Charizard. And of course, there's people that are pissed that the Gengar, the Mega Gengar is not in the Phantasmal Flame set, but yet, there's a pack with Mega Gengar. Jeez, you gotta wait till the end of January for the next set, which I think is gonna be called Mega Dream. That set's gonna be a specialty set like Prismatic, like Black Bolt White Flare, so you can get a God Pack. There'll probably be a lot of illustrations, a lot of SIRs. It'll be an over 300 card set, so more to come on that, but we're gonna enjoy Phantasmal Flames right now in this Mega Charizard X EX Ultra Premium Collection. We are in our Mega Evolution pack, so we have not really hit today. We've only gotten 1 illustration rare from Destined Rivals. So we're on our second pack of Mega Evolution, and we've opened plenty of Mega Evolutions on our channel. We pulled a gold card. We pulled a few SIRs. Unfortunately, 2 of them are the same card, which kind of blows. But I do have a few more Mega Evolutions to open up. So maybe we can still get a good card out of that. I got an EX. Whoop-de-freaking-do, right? That's okay. We're going to get our hits on our Phantasmal Flame packs. So, yeah, I was very excited today getting into Best Buy, and you know, kind of how they ran it was cool. They had Pokemon music inside when you're waiting in line to check out. They had a promo card, which I'll probably show you guys that promo card when I open up the other product that I got from Best Buy today. You know, they had booster bundles. They had packs, of course. They didn't have any other blisters or anything. They did have a Tool Trainer's Kit, which came out today to the wild, I guess. And a last pack of Mega. And, you know, they had Pokeballs still. I didn't get any of those. And, of course, the ETB. So they allowed one. If anything that was a box, you were allowed one. They did have the Mega Decks, but we've already opened those in the channel and shown you guys what's in those. Okay, we kind of struck out two and Mega Evolution. Man, we're not really getting anything good today besides our promo cards. So, hey, not every box is cooked, you know, or hot, I should say, fire. As far as there was a Black Friday deal, which is not even Black Friday, that's 2 weeks away. Walmart dropped these boxes for 25 bucks. I wasn't around when it dropped at 7. I got word they were changing it to 9 p.m., so I wasn't worried about 7, and they ended up dropping it at 7 anyway. So, all right, we got our first hit of Phantasmal Flames, the Miss Megius EX card. So, yeah, I mean, look, there was nothing too crazy in those boxes. Sure, it was cheap. I would have loved to pull them. And obviously, I was waiting in line at Best Buy, so I couldn't get out of that line to go to Walmart. I mean, maybe I could have if I asked the people to hold my spot, but that's kind of shady. Like, you don't go in line, leave your chair there, and go to another retailer and expect your spot to even be there. So, Phantasmal Flames, Pack 2. Let's look at some of the artwork in this set. Sometimes I go a little too fast. We got a Seal. That's a cute card. Palmio. Jigglypuff. That's cool. He's up on a tree branch. Gloom. Haunter. That's Gramble. What's this guy? Archuleta. It's like the building guy, I think, for reverse. Ah, Ludicolo! We got Ludicolo illustration rare. Of course, it's off center. I love this card. This is another of the cards I forgot about. Look how beautiful this card is. Very colorful. Ludicolo. I kind of like Ludicolo. Not my favorite Pokemon, but he's cool. Yeah, unfortunately, it's thicker on the right. Like, it's just so bad how these cards are centered terribly. And Toxtricity. The Toxtricity illustration rare is a beautiful card in the set, too. I kind of like that one. So, yeah, we've got plenty of Phantasmal Flames products to open. And again, I just wanted to do this video today highlighting this Mega Charizard X EX UPC. Because I've never opened an Ultra Premium Collection box before. This is exciting. We're going to take a look at those promo cards at the end and show you guys what we got so far. We got some EXs too. So 2 packs left of Phantasmal Flames. We're approaching a half hour. Sometimes I just need to shut up and show you guys the cards more. That's cool. Look at that. That is a beautiful card. A Crow. Ludicolo. Dugong. And a Suicune. Suicune Hollow. So we got last pack coming up. And of course, it's the pack with the Charizard on it. So if you guys weren't aware, there is an EX Charizard, an Ultra Rare Charizard, and of course the SAR Charizard. Oh, and the Gold Charizard. So 4 Charizard cards in this set. Pokemon's not dumb. They know what sells. Last pack of the Mega Charizard X EX UPC. And it's a hollow. Man, my last pack magic does not exist. So let's look at what we got out of this box. Not really much to be excited about. We got 4 EXs out of the 18 packs. And literally we got 2 hits. So we did pretty shitty, honestly. But we got this as our first illustration rare of Phantasmal Flames. So we will be opening more Phantasmal Flames very soon on the channel. Keep your eyes peeled for that post. And we got this from Dust and Rivals. And of course, the Coup de Grace. Probably, for me, one of the main attractions of the UPC are these 2 beautiful cards. Oricorio, basically it's SIR that they put in the UPC. So again, this card is beautiful. I love this card. And this card is very, very cool as well. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your support. Smash that thumbs up for my first ever Ultra Premium Collection box opening on the channel. And if there's more to come in the future, I think there might even be a re-release of the Prismatic UPC at Costco, I think in January. So I might try to get that at some point. Anyways, if you're new, please subscribe. It's free. It helps our channel grow. And if you've been here, I appreciate your support and continued support. And we got many more videos to come. Hope to see you guys in the next one real soon.